Mhm.
Welcome back to another episode of Kicking It with the Brothers. We are here. We about to go live here on YouTube at the pre-show a little bit right now. It's great to see everybody today. Appreciate it. Welcome to the guests, the panel here. It's been a minute. Braylon, how you feeling, brother?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Slow as hell off season feel like until the last 2 days. But hey, we good. We got this right.
Appreciate it. Charles, how you doing, baby? Shout out, great jersey, sir. Congrats on having the best kit. Excuse me, of the panel. We knew you would come fresh. You look great.
Um, Everything's coming up golden. Can I say, man? I'm missing everything but the winner's medal.
Heard it. Touche. Amen to that. X, what's up, baby? Sorry about your loss in the softball situation, but man, it's just great to see you here, man. Glad we get to chop it up with you.
I didn't lose. They lost. I was agreeing. I'm not taking the L, but yeah, my teammates didn't lose, so my condolences to them. You know what I'm saying?
All right. What was the stats today?
I think I went 8 for 9, couple home runs, countless RBIs. I don't know. Who's keeping track of the greatness? It's just
who's keeping track of the greatest. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. We got you. So yeah, got to start off with once again, welcome to we are doing the EPL preview show, but we've had a lot of football, a lot of soccer. It's been phenomenal. Like we literally had 2 weeks off until we got into the international comps. Got to start off with the fellas we're going to do a highlight, low light section with everything that's happened. Obviously, we had the Euros, we had the Copa, we had the Olympics. And yeah, Braylon, you go kick it off for us, man. Give us your highlight and low light of summer football.
I don't even know how it's highlight. Damn. Women's a U.S. women's team winning gold and showing that they're the best on their side in terms of women. That was probably the biggest highlight.
What do you mean they side? What you mean by they side?
Wait, no, I really don't even care about your question. Did you say they're not? Then who are?
They're not.
No, I'm asking you the question. What do you mean by they side?
Famous.
Whenever I see them, that's when they show up. Okay, whatever. I'm saying it's called soccer. That's what I mean by their side. On their side of the right side, it's called soccer and not football, and they are the best at it. The most World Cups, the most gold medals. They're the best at it with the best coach, Emma Hayes. Shout out Emma Hayes. A low light. I ain't even gonna cap Copa. Just Copa America as a whole felt like a low light. That was just terrible. It didn't feel the way it should have been felt for it to be. Copa America, United States. It was just terrible. I ain't gonna cap. Even the final just felt gee. I don't know. That's me. That's my opinion. I'm just.
So I would disagree with him. The highlight was the Copa watching Messi play live. So I got out there like 3-4 hours early. I was out there pregame with the Argentinians and just seeing them in their element, bro. That place was electric. You know what I'm saying? Like from before, during the game, even during halftime, like, seeing Messi live and just see that love and adoration that people got for him, like that was the highlight. The low light, Cameron having to care about the men's U.S. national team, like they just stink, and I hate that I have to quasi root for them. I'm a Brit at heart, if I'm being honest. I'm a Lion, but I reside in America. But that was just awful to have to root for.
I gotta veto your low light. Your low light was actually the same as your highlight when you fell asleep during the Argentinian match. You just gonna leave that out? I feel like that was your low light.
It was a power nap at halftime, but at that point, you already know that I was about 13 to 15 drinks deep. You know what I'm saying? You know how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
You know how I feel though. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
That's fully supported.
It's crazy. So no low
People
light.
think I'm alcoholic, but I'm really not.
Charles,
Say
what's
what?
yours? Charles, what's your highlight low light?
I mean, highlight obviously the Spanish double. You know,
Congratulations, sir.
what can I say? The best soccer in the world is played in Spain. The best league in the world is Spanish. Just again, complete and utter dominance across the soccer stage by the Spanish national team. All fronts brought home the U19 Euros as well. We running shit. Contrary to what Braylon thinks, my low light is tied to a point that's contrary to what Braylon thinks. My low light would be the Spanish women finishing fourth in the Olympics. It's a bit of a fall off. My girls ran out of gas. But I just want to remind Braylon, they don't put stars on your jersey for gold medals. So we got the World Cup. Nothing else really matters.
Who has the most stars? Who has the most stars? Please tell me who has the most stars.
You don't get to say that. Women's soccer has only been like an actual sport for like 12 years. Just because the U.S. women were winning World Cups before the other developed countries got a soccer team does not mean y'all are that the U.S. women are the best at it. Can I make note of it that this was the Spanish women's first Olympics? It's their first Olympics.
Yes.
They haven't been a footballing country that long on the women's side. So shout out to
you have one.
Shout out to Michelle.
World Series before black people were allowed to play. Like you just, No,
if you're gonna say 12 years, that's still.
Shout out to Mia Hamm.
Hey,
shout out Michelle Ayers. Is that her name? Yeah, Akers.
Come on, Doc. That's what I'm for you to
just saying.
I got your text and I was like, damn, I didn't even got to. I can't argue with our best natural goal scorer in probably all of soccer is Mia Hamm. Men's, women's, no matter what it is. I was like, shit, Charles is right. It's highlight for me. I'm actually going on the flip because I got to appreciate a talent that I wasn't, and I actually think it's going to help things with everything Madrid, Barcelona. I think it was super dope when Lamine Yamal, he went to the camera. That performance against France, because after old boy Rabio was talking that stuff, and he gave it to you in a different language, and he said, talk more, talk now, talk now. I was like, okay. What it is like he has so much pressure in. Well, I'm going to talk about this like I've just throughout the season. I don't know if anybody has a higher ceiling than him in world football right now. Technicality. So that was really cool to watch because I love it. I'm like, yo, this is a teenager. He's with it and he embraced it. And he also said at the press conference, he goes, he knew who I was talking about. He knew who I was talking to. Everybody knows who I was talking to. That was impressive in what he did. We came through. And in my opinion, he should have gotten the player of the tournament. Also the young player of the tournament. It was impressive. Congratulations to Spain. The low light is absolutely USMNT for me. But at the same day, it brought me brighter days because I think that it is an understanding now that we are nowhere close to. You ever gone into a club, right? You really thought you was the man that night, but then you seen everybody else. It's like me actually when I was visiting Charleston last July. I was like, man, I'm kind of cool. I'm like an 8 for Indiana. Then I went into a gym in Charleston that was like, really, I'm a like 5 and a 6 in life. That's how the USMNT is when they went into the Copas. We thought we was the shit. We thought we could actually get people talked about us getting to a final. And we couldn't even get into the quarters. That was horrible. And that's where we are. And there's a blessing because we got to blow it all up. Alexi Lawless was talking about the finals. The redhead carrot top. He had us going against losing to Argentina in the finals.
Okay, were you gonna honorable mention Vinicius stinking up the gym for 2 games and then failing his country? You gonna mention that?
My Brazilian passport. Let me say this. You're not wrong.
Maybe losing the Ballon d'Or.
I think he did because if you were not going to play in the last match to what actually would determine that, I think Rodri is now taking the first place, and once again, it just mattered. Jude could have had it. Vinny was never in there for me. I always thought it was a Jude versus Rodri matchup. And Rodri, Spain took it by the horns. And Rodri, I think if, just to remind me, Rodri only lost one match that he started all season, right? 2, 1. I think it was the Madrid matchup. The Madrid matchup in Champions League, because he didn't start against Arsenal when we played him, if I'm not mistaken. So that's one loss in, I think, 69 matches. That's crazy. So, yeah, that's the Ballon d'Or. But you're right, Charles. You're right. It's a wrap for Vinny. It may not be a wrap if the 300 million coming in this way here, but that's another topic for another time. We'll get into that because we are here, the EPL preview show. Last year, you predicted that Arsenal would win. You were lone wolf. City had
He
4.
don't believe that shit.
He had 4 in them. X, we go back to you, and we're going to start it off, brother. Your top 6 in order from 6 to 1 for this upcoming 24-25.
I just want to know before you get started. I've been to X's house. He has much Arsenal apparel. He got scarves. He got it all. The fact that this man about to sit up here with no Arsenal gear on tells me everything you about to say about your squad is some bullshit.
I mean,
So go ahead.
I could throw the stars on. I mean, if that's what you want. I mean, I can take a sip out of my Arsenal cup. You know, I mean,
I'm just saying, man. Like I know you fresh off the field, man. But it don't hit the same when you tell me they about to win this league, but you in the upgrade jerseys.
But look, I'm about to tell you, yes, Arsenal is gonna win. I'm gonna go from 1 to 6 because
okay, go ahead. It's your world. It's your predictions.
I don't remember the 6. So look, I think Arsenal's gonna win it.
Give me a point total while you're there, X. Give me a point total.
92.
Okay.
92.
That's the bad.
I think City finishes second. I think they're gonna miss Alvarez. I think if Haaland is out, he provided cover for Haaland and kind of some De Bruyne cover as well. If either one of them misses time, I don't know if they have, the depth for that. But then again, this City, they could go out and buy 1 or 2 players in the next week and then just shut me the hell up. But as the way things stand today, I think City finishes second. I think Liverpool finishes third. That, for most teams, that attack that they have is just too much to overcome. So they're going to finish third. Fourth, I like the Spurs. I think the Spurs finished top 4 this season. I low-key like. I think Solanke's is perfect for them. It kind of takes some of the pressure, the goal scoring pressure off of Son. I don't think they'll be able to compliment each other. So I got them 4th. 5th, I got Aston Villa. And then 6th, as much as it pains me to say, I got United. I think they're going to finish 6th in spite of my boy Eric Hentag. I think he's a fucking terrible coach with shit tactics, but I low-key like some of the moves that they've made. They're not going to have to rely on Casemiro. I think defensively they'll be a little bit more stout. So I think they finished 6th, and I think everybody below that is just extremely flawed. So you can throw everybody else after that into a pie and just pick.
Why don't you go ahead, B? We'll finish up with we'll have Charles go last. It'll be you, then me, and then Charles. I'll go.
All right. See, I'm not a delusional Arsenal fan, so I'm not going to say Arsenal. Okay. I ain't going to count until they prove it. Until they prove otherwise. Might happen in November with the 115 charges that may change up, but right now, there's no charges. There are charges, but there are no there's nothing to stopping them. So they're going to win. They still have Ireland. They probably have the best goal culture in the world. They have probably the deepest defense in the world. There's no question about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with City. Number 2, I ain't gonna cap. It's gonna be one of them Spurs years where they just had an outstanding season, where maybe they can win it, but they're not gonna win it because it's just in their DNA to not win anything. It's in the DNA to just at the end of the season not be good enough. So that's that. Third, I do have to go Arsenal. I have to go Arsenal third because they have the best defense record wise in the Premier League, and they did grab a left back who hopefully is there and is improving for them. I believe another year with Odegaard and Declan Rice is going to help them even more in their partnership in midfield and whoever they have third, if it's Quartet, whatnot. Like the only reason why I don't have them higher is because they still don't have a striker. As of this moment, they don't have another striker. You can't go another year and think you can win with Kai Havertz as being the striker. And it's just not. He probably is the worst striker out of the big six. That's saying a lot. The Spurs got Charles. Now that says a lot. And then four, I'd have to say Man United. And Charles explained it a lot last season. It's hard to judge them if they don't have, if they have Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans in the back. Like, I'm a United fan. Those two be having to start a nice amount of games last year is terrible. So this year coming in, we have Martinez, the fact that we signed the lit, the fact that we have young, wonder kid, as a lot of people like to put it, we young wonder kid at center back, $1 million. Charles gonna make his joke to my him, but it's like, hey, it's whatever. And then we.
I didn't say a word.
You're laughing over like, so you're gonna. I haven't seen this kid play. You
said Wonder Kid. I just thought that was funny, man.
I mean, I'm only at that point. I just regurgitate what a lot of people saying. I do think he had a lot of problems. I do think he'll become one of the top center backs in the world. Have Beefer at right back, and I don't have to care about soccer. So you have someone that can actually pass the ball forward. That's that. At fifth, what is known does not have to be speak on. Everybody knows Kobe Manu is that guy. I don't have to speak on that. Matter of fact, funny enough, y'all, and anybody that's watching this show, see, now I'm finna do some tag, and X is finna do it. Garnacho is him, and Charles is starting to realize it.
Look,
jump in, X.
But I will say one stat, and then we move on. Manu finished in the bottom 5 percentile of all Prem players for most progressive passes. I'm gonna let you marinate on that, like a fine wine. But we got that conversation on.
That's why him and Declan was kicking it like that during the Euros. Okay, makes sense.
He found a way. Go ahead.
Manu, aka.
Did you decide to just search up Football Reference? Did you just Google? Did you just like let me look on Football Reference, and that's why I'm full that set. So actually watching
somebody quoted it on a show, and I was so blown away by it that it just kind of stuck because I do think that he's good. I don't think he's what he's being portrayed to be, and so he's good. With promise, but he's not the guy that they're saying he is now. But he can get there, but he's not there now.
I'm with X on that.
Who's United's best player? B.
Everybody gonna be like, "Damn, the team is in the mud." It's still going on. That's the crazy part about it. We're going in year 6.
I'm not. Yeah, that's. Yeah,
I'm not. Are you there on Bruno versus that center back from Argentina, who's really, really good, by the way, I think.
Nah, he's still the best player on the team. I just don't know where that gets you. That's kind of what my thing is. Like, him being your best player, I don't know where that gets you.
Not fourth, which is, Braylon, that's why I asked you. You just clowned us with Kai Havertz, right? The worst striker in the Prem, who gave us, but you said that y'all getting fourth in this loaded EPL, where I'm not sure, 4th through 9th, you just never know when you throw it up there. But I'm going to say this. That hasn't proven anything in the league to show you under Ten Hag that they're like 4th for sure if Bruno's your best player.
And the fact that when Ten Hag had a center back pairing that was just at least above average, which they were above average in the top 5 center back pairings when they were playing. The fact when he had that, they were, what, the third that year? The fact that he's going to have it, I'm just center back pairing, at least to start.
Who's better, Isak or Bruno?
Who's better, Isak or Bruno? Bruno
Or
is
Bruno
a
Guimaraes.
player.
Actually, I just asked you Bruno G. I'll ask you who's better, Bruno G or
They're
Bruno
different
Fernandez?
players.
No, but I'm just
Those are
but
two
I'm
different players.
but that's my
One
that's
is an
what
attacking midfielder. One is a last midfielder. Like, why am I comparing two different things?
my point
And
because
those are two
I'm
totally
trying to
different
show you the point of if Bruno G has been the best player, I've seen him take Newcastle, and I've seen him to fourth place. Bruno Fernandez, when he was the best player for United last year, I understand what you're talking about the center back for him. I just have questions about whether he can replicate that again with what you were seeing in the
I'll put it
EPL.
this way. Bruno, kind of player, that if you have him next to a certain type of midfielder, that's going to help elevate the team because Bruno can do a lot of the dirty work and allow that more explosive player to kind of thrive. Bruno was the kind of player where if he's not paired with the right people in midfield, his weaknesses become more obvious. But if you pair him with, ironically enough, a Bruno G who can actually cover spaces and make tackles and win duels and allow Bruno to just do Bruno things, that's something that will definitely elevate your team.
I feel like you're
so
very
that's why
much
you gotta say
lost
that
on Bruno Fernandez's role for United. At that, I feel like you're lost. To be honest, he plays the 8, but the only reason why at times he plays the 8 is because the midfield is injury riddled or just not good enough, right? The plan right now is for him to not be an 8, but to be as a 10 and be an attacking midfielder, creating chances. He is the dynamic in terms of attacking, in terms of creating. He is that dynamic. Once again, he created the most chances last season in the whole Prem. I don't know how that is. And I expect the attacking hero. I expect older and more experienced than Nacho. I expect Rashford to step up from last year. Rashford got that whole year off, year in. He got that whole thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe he gets in it this year. Another year of Rasmus Højlund, I think he's going to get it. Like, and then we have another winger and coming through now with Diallo on the right wing. He's left for the more. I expect the team to get better, and now Bruno can be in the proper role because as of now, everything we go.
I don't think it's the offense that determines Bruno's success. I think it's the defense. I think that right now, back to Kobe, he can't cover space.
He's an attacking midfielder. He's not a. He's not going. He's not supposed to go all the way back and cover space. That's for coordinating, and that's for if it's going to be whoever it is. If it's
you don't have it.
I ain't gonna
based on how they played last year.
Yeah.
Based on how they played last year, I recant my statement. Jadon Sancho's the best player in United. But we won't talk about that. Because what I saw from what he did at Dortmund was better than anything I saw from Bruno last year. But we won't.
But once again, you sound all this. So like everything they're not going to play how they played last year. So I don't know why that's even. Once again, everything
that's
changes.
My other question for you. Did you, Charles? There's nobody I trust more when it comes to tactics, like on an everyday basis. When we're talking about soccer, you watched and I'm saying this is what they're going to do, but Rasmus is hurt again, so therefore we have all the injuries with United. But whatever, and we always have to wait until they fully strengthen. Charles, what did Bruno play this weekend? What position?
I honestly wasn't paying attention. I'm still in preseason mode.
Had him at a false 9.
That's what my guess was.
And I knew you knew what I was gonna be.
Honestly, I wasn't like totally like, yeah.
Yeah, a false 9. So Braylon, that's letting me know if y'all have to move him even more forward than where he's getting less touches until y'all get healthy, whatever that means. What does that look like? Go ahead, Charles.
Xerxes got no. They'll play Xerxes or whatever, however you say it. They'll play him and Xerxes. He's got to. They spend enough money on him. He's got to play.
Got to play now, right?
I wouldn't imagine.
Got to play now. I think I saw something with you got 7 of the former Ajax guys that he had now, Braylon, because the link just signed today. Congratulations. Is it 7 from that Ajax squad that beat Madrid in the round of 16?
Would love for it to be 8.
It's not 7 anymore.
Oh,
I mean, it's not 7. And that's why.
Is it 7? Is it 6 or 7?
But who's the 8? What are you talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You can come.
So you don't want him no more. That's it. Well, of course you don't.
I'm out,
'cause
man.
You want diving bed. I understand what.
No, I only want people that want to be there, and I don't want people that be hurt all the damn time. So,
Actually, do you think Frankie Arsenal tomorrow?
100%, but with a salary you can afford.
Y'all can't
highest
afford
paid player in La Liga.
Yeah, you can't. They're not gonna bring in somebody that's making more money than Stacking and Odegaard. Just from that, I think that was the hesitance for Nico, because Nico's gonna command $250 a week. That would disrupt the locker room to make him the highest paid player instantly. So that's why it's a pipe dream. But I would love to have Frankie else.
By Nico, you mean
100%.
Nico
My
Williams?
apologies,
You're talking about
Brandon.
Nico Williams?
Nico Williams.
Yeah, but
You
we're
think
also talking
Nico
about
is
Reese.
going
That's what he's
to?
referencing.
My bad. I didn't finish the top six, right?
Finish your fifth and sixth before we get to Charles, because I know Charles gets some.
Okay,
Finish your fifth and sixth.
it's
My bad. We didn't mean to get on United that much.
Aston Villa and then Newcastle.
Okay. All right, Charles, it's your world.
I do want to start out by saying, in my years of like really like deep diving in like the 4 years that we've been like really locked in on this is like the most competitive and like deepest. There's like 8 because like Newcastle's probably the 8th, 9th best team. And somewhere in there, I'm just saying like there's 8, 9 decent teams like where I could see like a bunch of teams. If they finish 6th, I wouldn't be surprised. With that being said, I'm going City 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. I think Arsenal's still gonna. I still think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Arsenal have the better team. I think Arsenal have the best team in the Prem, and y'all still won't win.
We don't have a lottery.
Until you win, I can't say you're gonna win because I think at the moment of this, you're just not going to. Y'all ain't got that Noah Lyles lean in you. Like y'all just, I just don't see it. And until y'all do it, I just never believe y'all can do it. And that's not saying y'all don't have the best team. Y'all still need to go get a striker because I don't think that like not getting a striker is going to come back to bite y'all in the ass too. But second, nonetheless, I'm going to go Liverpool at 3. I still think they have the best attack in the Prem. Clear and drive, like they just 90% of their issues are they healthy. So if they're healthy, shit, they'll be fine. They'll be there. 4th, I got West Ham. I've been liking what they've been doing. They got Wan-Bissaka today. Been making moves on the low. I got my favorite transfer of the in the spreadsheet, full crew, a low key a goal machine. Him and Jared Bowen are gonna cause some problems. They got a little squiddy. They got a fight. Like I'm just saying, I got West Ham finishing 4th. I'm gonna go Spurs at 5. Villa at 6. I think Spurs are gonna have more points than they had last year. We're gonna continue to show progress. I just don't think we're gonna finish top 4. Villa at 5. My bad. Villa at 6.
Okay, Villa at 6. Okay,
and then Villa at 6. United at 7. Newcastle at 8, and Chelsea at 9. That's what I'm saying. Like Chelsea's the 9th best team. Like, and they're 45 players deep.
Yeah, but how many over
Charles,
45 are actually?
I had Charles. I had full court in my PL team before I clicked on save, and I'm like, as I think they're going to be really good because they don't have Europe this year, so I think that actually helps them. It's just a matter of whether their manager will get it. I mean, but here's the thing: who's their manager? Charles, go ahead. Lopetegui's
Who is
nice.
the manager?
Lopetegui, Spanish.
He a Madrid guy, so I don't be paying attention to him.
I hear it, but like he knows what he's doing. Like he can.
He does.
That the West Ham shit is not a bad shot by any stretch of the means. Is there anything that Tottenham can do in the next 2 weeks to where you would put them 4th?
They just need bodies. Like, I don't want what happened to him last year to happen again. Like, last year kind of scarred me. Everybody got fucking hurt. So, like, just go buy. Like, they just sold Emerson yesterday. Just get people. Just get bodies. Wan-Bissaka was $15 million. Like, we could have just, like, I'm talking about just get bodies. So, like, another midfielder and maybe another attacker. But we definitely need another midfielder.
I agree with that. But it's possible. Like, you wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham finishes top 4, right? Like, X has.
No, I mean, I said they finished 5th. So,
the reason I got Spurs 4th was because I think Ange put them in positions to fail a lot. And I think that if he just dials it back a little bit and plays just a little bit more conservative, I think they probably get results out of some matches. I think, they tuned it up because they were playing. I mean, they were down one play and they were still playing their back line like damn near midfield.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they definitely need just one more midfielder. I'd like maybe another. Now we got like all the defenders. I just want health from them. If they're healthy and they end up in 4th, I'll be over the moon. But we're fighting. We got Europa. We're fighting on a couple of different fronts. So yeah, Lord knows. And we still don't know if Solanke's actually good. Just because you scored when your team was, once again, balling on Bournemouth and doing it out here at White Hart Lane is two different things. X been in that stadium, you know how it is.
I gotta say, I watched a lot of Bournemouth because I had Solanke as my striker in fantasy.
Sure.
He's clinical. You know what I'm saying? He's not the type of player that's gonna, just tear defenses apart. But if you give him opportunities, he's gonna make the most out of them. And I think that when you're coming from Richarlison, I think that's a huge step up. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
That's why I like him there. You know what I mean?
And it puts Sonny back on the left, where I prefer him.
Right.
In their formation. I would like to reserve judgment.
And most importantly, puts Timo Werner on the bench.
Touche. And you know what? Nothing wrong with Turbo for 20 minutes. It's a change of pace. Nothing wrong there. He can luck into a goal.
That's why he's
I agree.
That's why he's Turbo.
Bodies. Just bodies. Tottenham just needs bodies.
That's why you need. But it's good to hear what X said because Turbo can't finish, and so when he's actually aiming at the net and it ends up being a cross, you got to finish.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. Everything what you just said. I have, as of today is Tuesday, August 13th. I think it's going to change because I have a lot of faith in Edu. But as of right now, just being live with y'all right now, I have City at 1, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 3. I have been juggling around this all day. I've had Tottenham, I've had Aston Villa. I think Ange is an exceptional manager. Europa, I think just because of their ability, we know what Tottenham's going to do. They can score goals, and actually in Europa, it just matters if you score. You can outscore teams and win. Atalanta did that. So they'll be okay. I'm going to go Tottenham 4th. I'm going Aston Villa 5th. And I have West Ham 6th. I have United and Chelsea. Actually, I have Chelsea at 9th. I have United and Newcastle 7th and 8th. That's where I'm at. I think 4 through 9. I think Tottenham's floor is 6th. Because they just trust in Ange and they're just going to score goals. You need to score goals to win it. But I think their ceiling is 4th. I don't think they're better. I don't think they can outlast Liverpool. And I actually, from what I've seen, I'm not going to take preseason. Just Liverpool's top end talent just better than Tottenham's top end talent, in my opinion. Can you just allow me to reserve judgment to see what happens August 31st? And then I'm willing to put Arsenal first, and I'll go live and say that. But right now, I just don't see it because I think we're going to need another body if we're going to compete in Champions League.
I think that's cowardice on your part, but
probably it is. And then this, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But there's no burrito. Like, where have you seen us? Are you just anticipating City being worse? Or do you think Arsenal got better this summer? So far,
We got better. We got better. I think. I mean, look. I know Charles gonna go with your eyes as soon as it is, but and it's cliche, but Tim was like a new signing. You know what I'm saying? So our weakness was left back, and now we'll have Timber. And I watched a ton of Calafiori tape. That guy's legit. You know what I'm saying? I think that we're gonna suffocate a lot of teams, and I think that now with the versatility, if you look at who Arteta's bringing in, there's players who can play more than one position. So now, if Saliba's out, okay, we can put Timber Calafiori at center back. If our right back is out, okay, we'll just put Timber at right back, Calafiori left back. We have protection, so we're not gonna be like Newcastle last year, where 1 or 2 injuries and you kind of cook. Other than Odegaard, I think if Odegaard gets injured, we're absolutely done for. But outside of that, I don't think we're injury away from not being able to compete at the highest level. And I think that was the difference the last couple of years, was that the wrong injury at the wrong time, and we didn't have enough depth to recover. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just make a little point? I feel like y'all are ranking a team a little too high. I don't know. It's an opinion though. Liverpool. I don't think they can go in without having holding midfielder. Because when the new coach on the slot said that he don't believe in Endo, and that they don't have 6 on their team. I don't think they can go in with McAllister playing the 6 again. I not that they can't do it. I just think that's a waste for them. And honestly, they have had just a tremendous lack of moves. What improvements have they made that you can say that is good enough? And I understand you saying that the attackers, step out of the best attacking the thing. But also the coaches that came out and basically they're trying to push Luis Diaz out too. Liverpool has too many questions for me to just honestly say they're going to be top 4. That's probably my only problem with what y'all said. But that's just an opinion. I just kind of want to step in and say.
right?
They were, but like I said, I'm gonna just point out that it's a different coach, a new coach. That's all I'm saying. He's more improving than what y'all give 10 out for. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Who's
but
winning
it's
it?
at the
Yeah,
same
go ahead,
at the
Charles.
same.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying you're saying two things at the same time though. Like you saying they ain't make no moves, but then you saying the coach is trying. Yeah, so he stuck with the players they got. So he gonna make that shit work with the players they got, and the players they got are damn good. So he ain't they're fine. They're still gonna score goals. They still have the 3rd best player in the league, the best non-city player in the league.
Yeah.
Most of us still the 3rd best, the best non-city player in the league.
Fair enough. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Actually, he's not yet. He's not yet. He's not a match winner.
I'm just saying, Saka's not better than Mo Salah. He's not. He's not.
Not yet.
I literally saw. I say this because we all have our algorithms are pretty similar. If Darwin Núñez could finish, this wouldn't be a conversation because Mo Salah would have 8 more assists. So don't come at me with the stats because Mo Salah be damn near be the assist leader in the league if Darwin could finish. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying, they got him. A healthy Jota is a new signing for them for the 3 weeks that he's going to be healthy.
They could easily be winning.
And if they're not going to
Thanksgiving time,
and at the same time, yeah, and at the same time, we're sitting there saying they don't have a 6. Cool, so he's not going to play. He's not going to play McAllister at 6, which means McAllister is going to play further up the field, which is better for all of them.
Liverpool's in danger. I just don't think they have as much as Arsenal because they're going to be in Champions League again. That's another thing for Liverpool. They were in Europa last year. So I just don't know that they're going to keep it with the Prem. Just depends on how Arteta moves. Charles, who's going to win a trophy first? Aston Villa, Tottenham, Arsenal, or Newcastle?
Arsenal.
I'm hurting.
No, I had to think about it. No, B, they're going to win a trophy that none of us give a fuck about.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to win a meaningless trophy that we can minimize. They got it. I can't. Champagne will flow for the Carabao Cup.
Arteta has to win. I ain't gonna get Arteta has to win. That's
So you're picking
Nope.
Arsenal?
They go.
Be bust.
Oh yeah. 6-1, baby. We outside.
Jordan.
We're outside.
No, it's 6.
We're gonna
That was
have to
lovely.
we're gonna start doing like Blackburn Corner.
Just a weekly segment. We gotta give it up.
Just a weekly
6-1.
segment.
6-1. We almost 7-upped them. Like Liverpool against United, but let me chill. We almost 7-upped them. You know how that feels, right?
Out there looking like Brazil and Germany.
Dog, out here. 6-1. It was nice. X, who's winning the trophy first out of that crew? I know when that Carabao Cup is in February. Which one? You clearly think we're winning the Prem before any of those dudes win Carabao.
What about squad depth or trying to make cups?
Yes. Yep.
Good. Right. Right.
Yes.
I didn't even think that's what funny.
Look at my boy and his growth. Shout out to your growth, X. That's incredibly true, and I still think United had a better season than Arsenal in this. FA Cup is supposed to. The other issue with this X2, it matters that they're catching up to us, and FA Cup's supposed to be our shit. If United wins the FA Cup this year, they tie us. Not only do they have more European championships than us, they have more Prems than us. They can't have more FA Cups. We have to own something as a big club, or a big club card gets extinguished. We become. Look, I'm dead serious. This is supposed to be our shit. This is why Wenger. Let me just put this out there. Charles understands. Wenger always got passes when he was getting the 20 years in a row top 4, and yet we weren't eclipsing United. And once Pat got to City, like that was a wrap for Wenger. But we always handle business in the FA Cup. Arteta's not a good cup coach. He's not a good cup coach, bro. We are. Exactly. So can we get a little something for the Carabao, Charles? Can we get a little something? Can we get a little something if we get the Carabao? Can we get a little something? That's what X
Can I go
asked
ahead and say
for.
something? I didn't
Can
get
we
my
get a little
answer.
something?
Can I just go ahead and say I didn't get my answer? It's not Arsenal. It's Newcastle. Simple fact. Newcastle low side of the through competition better than Arsenal right now. Charles said it earlier.
What you mean, B? Why would you say that?
Charles said it.
They didn't
Charles
even
said it
make it to
earlier.
Europa last year after the group of death.
Let
the
me
group-
hold on.
actually
Let
the
me
group of
explain
death.
himself, man.
Until you prove it, I don't really do it. Right now, I've seen Newcastle get through a tough competition to get to the final. What final has Arsenal been in that has been in front of fans? They finna have a whole season of finale. I ain't gonna care. That's a sign right there. They have a whole season of finale or how do you pronounce it? They have a whole season ahead of next year, you know. I ain't gonna care. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, I mean, once again, can Arteta make something in front of fans when it's not just quiet? And he just yell
you
every
ain't
time.
lying. Nothing wrong with that.
Just say, oh my God, do that, do this. No, go prove it that you can win something before I can give you
Speaking of man,
the jump over teams that have gone through competitions better than you have.
speaking of
And
managers,
yes, in the last
Charles.
2 seasons,
Speaking of managers, Charles, is Ten Hag last the season?
Yeah.
X.
I think United will be fine. United will be a team that's going to be playing well in a tournament. They'll get to FA Cup again or a Carabao Cup. They'll be. I think it'll be a respectable 6, though. I don't think it's going to be like I think it's my saying they're going to finish 6th or 7th, whatever I said, is not like an indictment of them. I think it's just more of I think the other teams are better. I don't think they're bad.
Yeah.
It's just
Heard it.
But I mean, at the same time, too. I mean, we can ask who is scoring the goals.
That's
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're getting better players. I mean, they're getting better. Like I said, I don't think they're bad. But at the end of the day, like, who's going to score all the goals?
Xerxes is a
I think
question
Rasmus
mark
is.
still.
I don't think he's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Charles, I hear you. Sorry.
Y'all get the fidget spinner.
I
Get
ain't
him.
that ain't a cook product. He is a cook product. But no, no. I ain't gonna cap. That product. That when he was getting subbed on, I forgot what match it was. He was getting subbed on. He had that look. I'm like, oh brother, you're a cook product. You're a cook product. You're done. I ain't gonna cap. He's more than
For real, though.
I'm not. Hey, X. You're gonna learn more and more. That's just the history of United. We signed guys with amazing one fight that come over United that can't have pressure. They look ass. So
They are such a hard watch. They're the least entertaining team in the Prem. I truly believe that. They're hard to watch.
No. Their games were hella enjoyable for me because something's bound to happen. Something's about to happen. Yeah, something's always about to happen. That's the only reason I watch. Yeah.
Nah, but that buddy getting work though. Pause. Gary
Now,
O'Neal kind of
watching United games. Watching United games is like watching the Cowboys. Like you're watching them to see like what's about to go left.
That
I ain't gonna.
Fair enough.
At 09, I still go keep. Let's say shit in my hand. I is that one. He's gonna make a mistake. He's gonna. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, they showed the highlights of Morris scoring the goals when Tottenham came back against Ajax in the semis.
Yes.
I didn't realize that was Onana until he dove 3 seconds late.
That's right. I just put it together when he put it in the right corner or the lefty. Dog, that's super him.
He dove 4 seconds late, bro. That shit was awful.
Okay,
No,
I ain't gonna cap.
I blame Zidane for that. Never should have been.
I wasn't paying attention to that because Olympics, but I did watch the penalty shootout. Dog, what's the point? What's the point of saying? What's the point of doing, bro? Just go let they be on job, dog.
I think it's reverse psychology, man.
The Zorro shit is wild by him.
Yeah,
bro.
I really just think there's no method to it, so people are he's just trying some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The first time he tried it, it worked.
Right. Charles, on a neutral Saturday, Barcelona is not playing until 3 p.m. on a Sunday. Who do you think has the best style of play in the Prem?
Of all teams?
Yeah.
Who plays the most enjoyable? Hold on, are we saying best style or like most enjoyable to watch?
Tactic style. You know what? Don't forget that because I know where we're going with that because he's one of your sons. Shout out to Crow's sons. But who's the most enjoyable to watch? No switch to that.
I'm gonna say City, but it's more for me just as like Pep's their coach. I kind of know what they're trying to do, and they're always like dominating possession. So like, it's a very like it's a style that I have a like I know what I'm looking at when I see it. So I would say City because I feel like a lot of teams copy City style anyway.
Go ahead, X. I see your. I was about to say something very terrible. Go ahead.
Liverpool is going to be my other answer.
Pause.
I'm like, if I say it, if I say it,
I know you heard me.
We're
gonna go deep. And they were like 3 seconds before the next statement. So I was like, hold on. McAllister's not ass.
At this point, you try the arm, brother. At this point, you try.
I would say this: the preseason stuff that I'm seeing right now, he's like he's creating a style of play of like, yes, because of McAllister and slow, but it's Klopp.
Why? How do you ask that man a question? And y'all just go argue with that man. Y'all ask him his opinion. Why y'all arguing with him? He said he like Liverpool. The fuck is going to argue?
I'm not arguing because Liverpool's my pick too.
I'm talking about his pause. I'm talking about the pause because he right.
That's different from Arsenal's different.
Okay, they couldn't take
No. You're absolutely right. No. No arguments there because actually Liverpool is my choice. I'm not arguing on that front. It doesn't matter whether they can. I do not think their midfield is ass. I just don't think it's as good as Arsenal's because I rate McAllister. I think all of us rate McAllister. And also he's proven winner. But anyways, Braylon, go ahead.
Race slide too, but it's that I know that. I ain't gonna. I'm very shocked at China's face. I'm hearing Liverpool. Of course, I was gonna hear City. I'm going Spurs. I ain't this. Like I'm going Spurs. I'm going Spurs in terms of the most enjoyable to watch for me. And just so progressive. So I'm like, hey, just go with that. I like trust from knowing that there, but y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. I ain't gonna cap. I thought James Madison was gonna watch college. He shows up at Spurs, and it's like, that's the guy I thought he was gonna be. I'm just so yeah, I'm going Spurs. I'm confident. I'm just the lone wolf here and say Spurs.
Before Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
that was must see.
I don't find
TV.
Spurs that enjoyable.
Now, Charles?
Man, hey man, that shit's stressful. But I don't really enjoy it. It's stressful.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I got you on that front. X is back. Charles, putting you on the spot a little bit here. I need 2 bold predictions from you, sir. And we'll go snake. So we'll go Charles, X, Braylon, me. So then I have to give 2, and then we'll finish with Charles. I need your number. It doesn't matter whether it's number 1, but one of your 2 bold predictions for the EPL season.
One of my 2?
Yeah.
Chelsea have a new coach. But I have another year.
Oh. Anybody agree with that?
I agree. I agree. Just because I don't think whatever they have in the board, whatever they want to call it, I just feel like they just don't know what they're doing in terms of football and the soccer aspect of it. I just feel like that's in my opinion. I just feel like they don't know what they're doing. There's no way you sign all these guys and just not be good guys.
X, go ahead there. Give me your number. Give me 1, and we'll snake back to you. Which 2? B.
I'm
Just
gonna
give me
say it
one.
because I'm just honest. I feel like I'm gonna say the same as until it happens. Everything is what it is. I just feel like they're about to collapse as a club. Like, matter of fact, no, not relegated. They collapse as a club. Everything collapse as a club. Everything kind of one is assumed.
Like
this year,
how
this
Bordeaux?
season. That's my
Okay. All right, we'll keep it moving. I have 2 in a row. Cole Palmer is going to win the Golden Boot in the EPL. You gave 7 seconds. Nobody's mad. Okay. All right. May land. May be all right. We'll see. And my second prediction. An English team is going to win Europa League, the Champions League, in the Conference League this year. All three. I don't want it to happen.
You know,
I do. It's my bold prediction. I think there are three. I think City will win the Champions League if they don't win the if Arsenal gets what I think they can get right now. I just can't pick them to do it. But
is Sevilla in the Europa League? Because that's
They're
all
not.
what are we talking about?
They're not.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not. But Betis, I believe, is.
I ain't looking
But the reason why that because I don't want to go on record with saying it right now, but it will not surprise me at all if United or Tottenham win. By any stretch of means.
I'll tell you right now, Tottenham will not win the Europa League.
That's all I'm just saying. So, Braylon, it goes on you.
I can guarantee you that.
I think part of the reason because I think it's going to take a year for Mbappe, and I think City. I think this is Pep's last year at City, and I think he'll go out and win the Champions League. So that's where I'm at with it. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Braylon, go ahead.
So this is actually cheap. I think on this slide, the new manager Liverpool doesn't last this year. That's the more likely. I want to say that for the second one. I think he's the manager of the big clubs that actually gets fired. Once again, it's like a little bit is like my hatred for Liverpool and opposing highlight. It's just whatever. I ain't gonna care. That's like it's funny enough. I've not been a fan that long. I've only been a fan, I want to say like 7 years of like soccer on this level. Like for whatever reason, I just hate them that much. But once again, I just think the lack of moves. I don't believe in him. I don't believe in him as a manager. I didn't think that. The same way that some people express that they don't think Ten Hag has it. I don't think he has it. I think he's worse than him.
X. Charles.
Oscar Bob is going to score double-digit goals this year.
Okay, I like that. Okay, all right. X, see if we can find a little future on that. That may be a little something for us to, even though we won't be rooting for City, but we can root for that. Oscar Bob is nice, and you know what, Charles? Another cheers to you. I did tell Carter, hey, Oscar Bob is something. I think you've been telling me probably since March, Charles, that Oscar Bob can. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. I don't know if he's like ceilings like what Mahrez was, but he's nice.
Oh, I feel like Mahrez was only Mahrez for like 4 years though, 4 or 5 years. Like he kind of had like a moment. I think Oscar Bob can have a moment. He's only like 20.
He's nice. You know why? I ain't gonna hate on that. All right, cool. Hey, that was fun. Let's get to our interactive. This is X. He loves this limelight. We're gonna be finished here in 10 minutes. I'm pretty excited. Right, wait to for you all. X, we are going to do a snack draft. All right. And I will show you here a random generator. Okay. A snake draft of all the teams. We will be picking 5 teams. The winner at the end, what it is, for folks, it'll be cumulative points. So therefore, whoever has the first pick, they will pick a team. Then they will make sure, and then it'll go snake draft. Then they will come back and they will pick a team. Everybody will have 4 teams to cumulative points. Whoever has at the end will win.
Are we doing 4 teams?
5 times. 5 teams, excuse me. 4 owners, 5 teams. 12 teams. I apologize. I said it incorrectly. My apologies, folks. So I'm going to do a random generator of 4 teams, of our 4 guys. And I appreciate everybody's trust. Braylon has the first pick. Charles has the second pick. I have the
Trash.
third pick. And X has the fourth. So, in order, Braylon, you have the first pick.
Arsenal.
All that shit you was talking about. Now, you know what, Charles, it is your turn. My boy X is faded. It's 11:11. Make a wish Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead, Charles, your world.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. Shout out to you, B. I'll take City. Guaranteed 90 points right there.
Liverpool. You know what? Because he's going to take him anyway. Braylon, it'll be fun for you to cheer for my squad, and I'll cheer for your squad. And I'm going to pass over to him, but I'm going to take United.
That's on me. Who's damn it? Give me Villa.
They've already been taken.
You took Villa already? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well, I have to
that's it.
take West Ham because there's nobody.
You
Yeah,
can
I'll take
take
West Ham
Chelsea
then.
if you like.
I'm not taking. Who is on Chelsea?
40 niggas.
Everyone in their mama. Still no one.
40
Like
40
that
niggas
shit
in
is
their Arabian
that shit is a
thieves.
who's. Yeah, that shit is the who's on first of soccer, man. Who's playing left wing? Son.
This is so
Son who?
crazy. So,
And the crazy part is they got the hilarious part is they got what they got 43 players right now. They got 42 players fighting for 10 spots because Cole's spot is locked up. The other motherfuckers is fighting for 10 spots.
I'm not even
West Ham
gonna they have
West Ham has had a great summer, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Or
Let me get the
Braylon,
hammers. You got two, right?
Yeah, BS2.
So you got to see keep you right.
Yeah, you have two. You get two picks, brother.
Anyone take Newcastle?
No.
Nah, shit.
To West Ham.
Lopetegui. Braylon, that's Newcastle. Who else, sir?
Well, this is a bit stupid. Brighton.
Charles.
Alice.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, I hate you so much, Charles. And you know, I drafted Mateta because of the our skin. You already know I got Mateta in the PL. Oh man, that's me now. Nah, it's me now. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna keep it in London and in West London. It's because I respect the manager. So I'm gonna take Fulham. Now you got two. X. Go ahead and pick up. Nah, B's got Newcastle.
B.
And he got Brighton. This is fun. I'm glad we did this. You want them? You can do a lot worse than
I
those.
nah.
Yeah, I
bro,
like
cool.
Thomas Frank.
Not bad. Yeah.
Nah, not at all. Good move, baby. Pause. That's on me now.
Yeah.
Brentford was a good pick, bro. They tough at home, so I'm gonna roll with Forest. And I gotta roll with my boy. Yeah, I'm gonna take Nottingham Forest. So you the dog.
Did somebody take Leicester already?
Nah, I see you, baby. You want him? Good pick.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Yeah.
I'll take him.
And it's also, you know what? Vardy's vibes too, bro. And you know what? Charles, I
He's
just
slightly
saw it
racist,
today.
but it's cool.
You see N'Golo maybe going back.
All the Spain team that is good is melanated.
N'Golo may be coming back there, bro. Conte about to leave Saudi.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's tough. Good pick, man. Good pick. X, you got two now. Not X, excuse me, Braylon, it's you.
No, Braylon.
Braylon, it's you. It's my fault.
Good.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm like, I ain't gonna cap right now in mud.
We've been in the mud
Bournemouth?
for the last 4 picks. Okay, good pick. The cherries.
Bournemouth and funny, I'm gonna go Man United and it's shit.
Good pick.
I would take Everton, except for I don't want to be in last, and the minus 10 points fuck me up.
I heard it. Say less. No, you're absolutely right.
Give me Southampton.
I don't want to take Wolves because I think Wolves is good pick, Charles. Good pick. Wolves or Everton?
Not even a question.
Yeah, Wolves.
I also would say another place in D1. I ain't gonna cap bro. When that minus 15 points happened, took out to you when you mad as ticket.
Dog. Nice. Who's got what? Me. It's 2 weeks left in the 2.5 weeks.
10 points deducted.
I'm not.
Getting 10 points taken because you bought Gio Reyna. That's nasty word.
It's crazy.
Not raw. Hey, that was fun.
So
let's keep that exercise going in the future, y'all. That was fun.
So I'm gonna just like make a comment on why I didn't take City one. Just because we can't predict what they're gonna give City for the 115 charges.
Yeah, we can. 0. They can't punish City. It invalidates their entire competition. They can't punish City. Niggas is the 4-time champions. To find them guilty is to undermine
the whole
everything
shit
that you're trying to do.
The whole shit. It really tells you their competition doesn't matter.
And I heard this theory the other day that made perfect sense. If they go after the City too hard, that's going to be the thing that sets off the Super League. So they got to chill out with that. Because the City says fuck. Like, So
There's a reason why
don't
Coach
fuck
K
around and find
retired,
out.
bro. Mm-hmm. Will Wade was about to
They
whistleblow on everybody.
Yeah.
He's fine. Oh, Shrone is beating Ryan Day while he dancing pregame. Light work. Shrone 4-0. We all right. Me and Charles go, ooh. No, it's not the same. Actually, I think it is the same. It may be Tottenham, Arsenal, and Texas, Michigan the same week. I got to double check. I think that's what it is, Charles. Me and Charles will be at it.
He's cooked.
That's
y'all boys
crazy.
cook.
Hey, this is awesome. Appreciate we did this. Lasting thoughts. Just give us a last thought, baby. Okay. Yes. He's cooked. He's good, but they look rough. They look rough.
It's a shame. Wolves getting relegated in this jersey.
Fires. The kids are fired. That's the culture.
100%.
That's the culture.
It's just saying that he gonna be 45 to win the Lucas jersey, and he knows it.
He got that X got the sleeve jersey.
I know.
Rachel Little. Go ahead, brother.
I got a Kobe 8 that I've never even just got the tag on it.
Jersey, you brother. Like that. Yeah.
Bet the house. That's a house.
That's the 20. That's the 20. That's the 20. Braylon's still in school. Yeah,
People
Braylon's
hold
still in
some.
school. That's
Oh
cheap.
yeah. She's oh, we just get the kid. Winner gets a kid. Winner gets a kid.
Good.
You win,
Braylon, you good on
get a
that?
kid.
I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
See, Bradley gonna win and want us to buy him a CJ Stroud jersey or some shit.
Understand. I ain't gonna cap. I just did all of this shit. Let Manchester United be ass, and let the Texans start 4-0. I ain't gonna tap. Not gonna hear from me at all in that chat. I swear to God.
I swear y'all hear it all from you last year either. Charles had to get your ass out the bud.
Example. A prime example. They started off. They played football great. You would cap. I mean, it's doing on Sundays. That's more. They don't turn my happiness. Your own coach said he would. No, your own coach said he would.
You also were a believer in old buddy though. Yeah. Josh McDaniel. Yeah, Josh McDaniel. He also pulled, Josh McDaniel. Charles, go ahead, brother. Give us your lasting thoughts.
Don't let this English shit fool you. Spain still runs the world. La Liga starts on Saturday. Really. If historically, and if these English people want me to start speaking nicely to them, win a final.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong. Last time was the women's from.
Well,
He's never leaving, by the way. I hope you know.
yeah,
that.
well, yeah.
Yeah, but like at the same time, he's
They work.
He's there unless they get relegated. I ain't gonna get to it. And
He's playing Italian football in the Spanish league. If he played in Serie A, like the shit would look way more like a Serie A like team.
they hope to, but he's not leaving. I ain't gonna. He's not leaving.
Yeah, never.
He's
Never.
an institution there.
And he's the highest paid coach in the world.
Yes.
You don't like the suit? You don't like the all black? So since he's never leaving, what are you gonna do about that? You just gonna pick Valencia? I told you we got to go to Wrexham. I got the plug. You got the plug. Oh, so last man.
B. Reed. B. Reed, give us yours.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. A few of y'all gonna eat shit when Ten Hag does the shit. I'm just that is ball. Some of y'all gonna eat shit. Some of y'all gonna be like, ah, damn, you was right. Eventually, one of y'all somebody gonna be like, damn, he was right about Ten Hag.
So you said eventually.
Okay.
I had to look at that
He said eventually somebody gonna be right about Ten Hag about something.
too.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Like he said, eventually it could be sometime, could be 5 years. I don't know. It's hilarious. Said I could be coaching Wrexham for all we know, and coming into the Prem in 2 years. I don't know. That's crazy.
If he get fine, he's going.
If Wrexham makes it to the Prem, I might change my allegiance.
Well, I get that too because you bought some time.
I would have to like.
They're gonna buy Sonny.
I'm gonna have to like dually cheer for them.
They're gonna buy Sonny as like
yeah.
their like vet, right? They'll buy Sonny as their vet, like 100%. Because homeboy is that Ryan Reynolds is super smart when it comes to marketing. That shit with Deadpool and Wolverine, like, bro, he go and get Sonny and then get a whole country and be like, y'all can become Wrexham fans when we pay Sonny out this big money. Okay, Charles, I see you. You ain't you slick. Okay, I see it. I see the vision. Aha, we got it in. You see that, X?
So I look at like no funny shit. It's not gonna be Newcastle that makes it, the big 70. It's gonna be Wrexham, and it's gonna be the fact that Wrexham's gonna have the whole United States as their fan base. So that they're gonna have the United States money that's gonna push them more than Newcastle is gonna have in terms of the actual fan base in Millwall. That's a long-term bet I'll make.
Okay.
I'm sure it's going to be a household name for the 17.
We'll see.
Shout out my dog Rich. They sent the conditioning coach.
Yeah. Go ahead. I think it's
we flying out the same airport, baby.
Wedding.
Say less.
I think it's during your wedding though, when the playoffs are happening. Yeah. I The 25th, right?
Yeah.
May 25, 5/25/25.
Yeah.
Right. I think the playoffs are that day.
If certain people, all I'm gonna say too is if certain people ain't got an Arsenal kit by the time you get married, I'm gonna talk bad about them at your wedding.
Interesting.
I know. I ain't talking about you. I said it. I'm just telling you, this nigga, this month.
If it's
you
okay,
know,
okay. So
yeah.
So during the ceremony, it's gonna be Blackburn, and then during party is gonna be the Mavericks because that's also NBA playoffs, I guess. Not if it's game 7. I ain't okay.
As long as
You need to say you cannot miss it.
we'll get updates.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it to that part. I'm gonna tell you right there.
G.
To the second part. Yes, it's gonna be an Irish goodbye from C Little. Tell you that right now. Oh, okay, I thought you said after the reception. Okay, I thought you said after the reception. Like I ain't gonna be no thanks.
There you go. My dog. Oh, so many pauses today. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on before you go. Hold on before we do that. Tomorrow that Madrid wins their first trophy. That's my lasting thought. Madrid's winning their first trophy tomorrow, and I'm excited for that. And then I actually before X, I will stop it here in 20 seconds. Gigi has asked for a soccer kit for her birthday. It's a week from Saturday, and she has been watching. She's probably seen definitely over 40 Arsenal games. Arsenal matches over the last 2 years, specifically, like where she understands it. Is it faux pas to get her the soccer
Yes.
jersey instead of getting her a
Yes.
Jude jersey first?
I think you were wrong on both levels, and you should be getting her a Trinity Rodman jersey if you can.
Trinity Rodman or Sophia Smith?
Thank you.
Or Sophia Smith?
Yes.
That's what I
Thank
meant.
you.
So she should get associated. It's just that she. Let me say this: the girl loved Jordan.
Unless she
Childs.
specifically asked for a Arsenal jersey.
Here's the thing: she said,
That's
"Daddy,
all I'm saying.
our
She
red."
didn't
She goes, "Daddy, our red team often because she don't. The S is still a trouble." So she did say that, and that's what I was like, okay. Or do you just get a blank one? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
All right.
If she asked for the red team, you gotta do the red team, fam.
Yes. I think, and what we'll do is, because she starts actually. She's in training tomorrow with Dynamo FC. Shout out to Dynamo FC. All right, that's all I had. Appreciate everybody. Don't forget to click the like button, click subscribe. And this is just the beginning. So glad we are in the regular season. It's gonna be fun times. And we are out. Take care.
It's what found us. What you about to say?
Hold on. Hold on.
How hard is it? Are you done?
Yeah, sorry. It's because of the new thing. That's all. I had to stop it on both.